Look at Katie. She was first 2 times in a row. Well, how are you doing? I'm drinking my coffee. I don't have anything to talk about too much today, but I'll figure something out. I did make him a sign too. Look at that. So, because they're always staring at the background. So I had, let me get this light since I'm talking about it. Okay. Well, I'm doing a question and answer today. I don't have anything really special like a food challenge or anything like that since I am about to do something in Kansas City. So if you guys are in the Kansas City area, St. Joseph, Missouri is where I'll be at Saturday at 2 p.m. I think it starts at 2:30, but I'm supposed to be there at least by 2 p.m. And looks like Katie. Okay, now other people's coming in the room. But I appreciate it, Katie. And I guess you are on lunch break. What has happened to GCS? How are you doing? Okay. I understand if you can't chat, Katie. I'm just gearing up to go out of town. I'm just going out of town for that one day, Saturday. But Friday, guys, I'm not doing a Friday live at 9 p.m. Central. I'm not doing a live Friday at all. So I felt bad about that for you guys. So at 9 p.m., there's a video, and there might be some cursing in it. And I put an age restriction on it just for that reason. So people that watch my channel, there's cursing in it. The songs got cursing in it. There's like songs that I'm probably not going to get paid for the video or monetized because of the songs in it. But I just did it just so the announcers, so you can still hear them talking. It's a taco contest. Oh, Katie works from home. Katie's her own boss, kind of, today. So there's no work being done. West Coast. I will be in Oregon, but that'll be in December. So when you check my lives out, when I let you know, like I just did about Kansas City area, I'll let you, as soon as you hear me go in that direction, then email me and let me know. But it'd be Oregon. It won't be California, probably. It'd be Oregon and Seattle, Portland and Seattle and some other places. But it'll be in 11 states in the Northwest. Oh yeah. I put that sign up because people always look at that all around my house. They go, look at the barcodes up there in the cereal. And then so I put that sign up so you guys, just to be funny, stop looking at my fridge. All right, Paul. Well, in mid-November, make sure to watch my lives anyway. But mid-November, I'll be knowing pretty much exactly the day that I'll be at a certain event. And if I ever tell you a certain date and a time, get with me the night before, because sometimes things switch up and dates change. But the night before, and then if you're going to plan on being on any. I won't be in the Farmington Festus area. I was trying to do Crystal City, but that I'm trying to get with that restaurant. It's some kind of, I forgot the name of the restaurant, but I was supposed to be in Kansas City doing something, and maybe the Doghouse, since I think the Doghouse has a new. They're in Crystal City now. They have another location, the one I went to in DeSoto, but they just opened one in Crystal City, I think. So I'll be that area, but just check my lives out and see where I'm at. What is happening, everybody? I really appreciate you guys tuning in on this midday live. I do this for the ones that cannot go to the lives that I have in the nighttime and Fridays. And again, Friday I will not have a live, but I will have a video in that spot at 9 p.m. Yes, Corey, you always have to stay prepared around here. Got to do this like this. Thank you very much, Michael. You can't help but see the cereal. Yeah, I bought all those at one time. There's on sale. I got them for like $1.50 a piece, so you couldn't pass that up. That is very noticeable. I mean, all right, Cindy. Well, good luck to you on that. Hopefully, everything is not as bad as they say it is. That's what she said. Yes, Michael. That she don't say that much. Where do I rank with Joey and Matt Stoney? They're better eaters than me. I won't lie about that. I mean, I know I can get Matt Stoney on some stuff, but I'm pretty sure he can definitely whoop me on almost everything. They've been doing it quite a while, and the capacity is bigger than my capacity, so it's no secret there. But for me to do this 2.5 years or so, I think to me I'm doing good because I started off with like 6 pounds of food, and I think I'm up to like 12, maybe 11, 12 pounds of pizza. Certain foods that weigh differently, but I kind of judge it on like a pizza weight, a pizza or a hamburger weight. I can probably do 11 pounds, maybe 12 if I'm really hungry. Sorry, I'm doing like 30 things at a time. I'm cooking food too. And I'm not going to show you this banana bread. I will not show you this banana bread. I was on the phone earlier and I'm going to blame it on them, okay? Because uh, I never burn food. Well, the banana bread, I put the gooey butter cake in. I put this gooey butter cake in, right? And I can't tell you my whole recipe, but how I do it. But at the end, for a minute or two, I put it on the broiler for like a minute and a half on the broiler. Well, I took it out the broiler to get that top browned a little bit. Well, I put the banana bread. I was okay. It's already at 350. The oven's already pre-temp, so I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save electricity for just the oven still being hot. So I had the banana breads ready to go in. Put the banana breads in. Forgot to put it on bake. It was still on broil. So I smelled the smell. Yep. I took them out, then I put them back in. I said, you know what? That's what she said. I said, I'm gonna bake it and I'll freeze it and I'll eat it here and there. Okay. That's what she said too. But I'm not gonna waste it. So I'm gonna make some more tomorrow. Wow, Corey. That's what I'm talking about. Well, I don't have a dime a dozen. I'm not as attractive as you, man. I don't know how you beat them off of you. I uh, I don't have that problem. Thank you very much, Dylan. And my introduction, folks. You're going to get a surprise Friday. I'm maybe on Friday, but the introduction. I'm gonna surprise you guys. I like to switch it up a little bit, and just like something that when you watch my videos, you're probably like, "What is he thinking?" I mean, this don't even go with this video. So I just throw stuff in there, so you never know what you're going to get. What is happening, Amy? You just cut off Randy's video. Oh, more and more is really is on my Christmas list. She'll be on my Christmas list. The old music. Yeah, I just need to switch it up every now and then, Matt. Sometimes I try to put the music in the background, the stuff that I'm doing. So let me. I am going to do this for you. I'm going to put this down, but it won't be on every video. But I will make sure to put it in some of them. Okay. It's down. I will take care of that later, and I will probably make a little other skit to go along with it. But I can put that music in the background of me doing the slide in the kitchen, probably. Um, Randy doesn't do like contests really too much anymore. He just does challenges. But I was in 3 video challenges. Um, so I don't know if you saw those. I have an omelet one. I have 2 pizzas we did together. It was a team challenge on the 2 pizzas. Mm. Yeah. On Jeff's videos, I mean, I try to do the best I can, but I am like swamped with me trying to get my videos out. I don't try to like do a poor job on his videos, but I try to get his videos out, and he doesn't like a lot of extras in his videos. So I do try to do some voiceovers in there as well now. But just sometimes I'm like, I want to get a video out for him, and I don't want to just put anything out. But sometimes I have to do it a quicker method just to get him a video out. So I do the best I can with it. But yeah, there's always stuff that I want. Hell, I wanted to add more stuff in sometimes when I have more time, but he doesn't like longer videos. But some of them I have to make them long. It just like there's one coming out Saturday that might be 30 minutes maybe, but I put the times of everything. I put the time of the national anthem. I put the time of the pre-intro. I put the time of introduction of the contest contestants. So I put all the times down so if people want to skip to that they can. Um, I know I do the longer videos. Somebody just complained in one of my comments that my videos are too long. I don't even know why that's even a beef with people because you can fast forward. So I don't understand why they do that. What is happening, Jim Locks? You said give me a shout out. Like, hey, can you give me a shout out? I took it as that because says give me a shout out seems kind of rude. But hey, Jim Locks, thank you very much for watching the channel. I appreciate everybody watching my channel. That's why I go live on Wednesdays and Fridays extra, and to be in the premiere so I can talk to you guys. Oh, out cleaning windows. Hope you ain't cleaning windows now, watching the live all the way up there. Darren, my day is going very well. How are you doing today? My banana bread's not doing too well. And I'm going to show you. I want to show you the banana bread when it comes out. The top is overly caramelized, and my grandmother says it's low calories. It's less calories since you burnt the calories off. Good morning, Albert. How you doing? In Louisiana. Thank you, Jim. I try to do videos. I try to do them. Not all of them too long of the videos, but if they are, I always put the times in so people can fast forward if they have to. Yeah, my neighbor will not come to my door. You see me looking down like right there? That's because I'm a good bad actor. It's like looking at I'm looking at that magnet on my refrigerator. But no, I have an order protection against her, so she'll be okay. But when the order protection is lifted, I will make sure to get some good videos for a while until she tries to get order protection on me for videotaping or something. Survive the heat. I think yesterday I think it only got like to 85 at the max. Today might be 80. I think by the way the weather's going here, it's going to be like 90 degrees in November. I'm not really sure, Matt, what you're referring to. The only sponsor that I want is Crocs. If I get sponsored by Crocs, and if you're watching Crocs, please stop making me wait for a sponsorship. So if anybody knows anybody in Crocs up there, just throw in my name. Tell him watch his videos. He always wears them. Yeah, that Tower Burger was a good burger. Some people complain. I don't know if they said health department, cross contamination. If you guys know what happens in McDonald's, Hardee's, everywhere in big restaurants, pretty sure they don't. $3 an hour workers aren't going by the book. But that guy and the girl there that was working there, they're both really good people. So, I mean, get over it, people. Some people, they see one little something wrong and they think the health department needs to come shut them down. Yeah, I don't know about that, Matt, but I'm not trying to get commercialized like, hey, look at this S10 cell phone. This is fine and dandy and all. But I don't I'm not trying to get like hell. I think I'm only trying this for like 2 more years doing the food, and then I'm gonna go with cooking and gardening and bad acting. So I'm comfortable with what I'm doing now on here. Not sitting pretty or not. Well, I'm sitting pretty. You gotta be blind if you don't know that. But no, but I'm talking about money wise. As long as I'm paying my bills, that's pretty much. I'm not worried about my next bill. Maybe the next one after that bill, but um I'm pretty low maintenance when it comes to stuff. Oh, look at Matt. Matt, and I'm not even getting advertised for that, Matt. And I'm just over here uh talking about this phone. Because I just put the Bixby thing on there. And I didn't even know anything. Well, I knew about it, but I said, man, I don't want to talk to that girl. But now Bixby on here, I can change my dates. That's a real big thing of mine because I change dates all the time. Like I got to push it back. So I'm like, hey, change the date to 2 o'clock to 9 p.m. So it does it automatically without me having to get on the phone and do it. So I'm starting to learn that more. So it makes it simpler for me. David, if you watch my channel, I do not. There's nothing happening with Raina anymore. I did the 9 cheeseburgers when she first got with me and wanted me to do that video. But after that, I don't deal with Raina. She blocked me. So if she blocked me and Molly and other people, other eaters, she's probably not going to do a collab with them. And somebody had just emailed me. And people, if you want to know something about another eater and another eater, it doesn't even involve me, then you need to ask them. Don't ask me what they think of that person. I don't do that. I'll tell you how I feel, but I won't. I can't tell you how somebody else feels about somebody else. Have you ever thought about putting a shocker on the fridge? No, not on my fridge. No, my daughter and me, my daughter and I is the only one to stay here, so she eats healthy food, so she don't touch a lot of my stuff. And I don't even, hell, I don't eat much in there anyway. Just the yogurt and the salads. If she wants it, she can have it. But hell, I got to eat foods that she don't eat before they go bad. Thank you, Miss Jacobs. Yeah. I don't have a problem with anybody doing watching Rain or whatever, but I'm not. So I just I just leave her alone. Do you have a pet, Nancy? No, I do not have a pet. Um, I wouldn't call them pets, but I had chickens out there before. But I built contraptions where I can be gone for a week straight, and they can still be out there, or 2 weeks straight, and they can still be out there and have food. So when I want to get up and go, I don't have any small babies. I don't have pets, so I can just grab my keys, put my Crocs on, grab my keys, go out the door. So if I need to go to an event, I don't have to. Hey, can you watch Poopsie Whoopsie? I don't know. I don't know what I would call it, a dog or a cat. Okay, that's probably a dog's name. I wouldn't even. That's a stupid name anyway. No, but no, don't have to worry about that. Mike, I don't have that problem. You see, when I do nasty foods, it doesn't bother me. So eating a lot of food doesn't bother me like that. Darren, ASMR is actually it's just meditational. It's visual and audio meditation. So if these lights keep changing on this camera, but it's like watching a fish tank and listening to the bubbles. It's like watching traffic and listening to the car sound. So it's both audio and visual. So it's a meditate. It's a type of meditation. I do a spoof on it, but now I think I want to do a regular ASMR and not just the funny. I want to do the regular ASMR, and maybe do the spoof on the same channel, but have them split up, because I like the trains going by, the train ASMR and stuff like that. So I do have that channel. I got to see where it's at on here. Uh, but I do. I think the last one I did was a Walmart one when I was at Walmart in Indiana, and I woke up and it was like a jungle in the back. I looked and it heard this bird kept chirping, and it kind of looked like the Amazon kind of. I don't know, but it was interesting. Huh. I'm just pulling up that channel now. What I was doing, hell, I forgot to share this video on YouTube, on Facebook. So I try to share my videos so I can get more people over here. And that's why I ask people to do, because I don't ask people to do super chats. I ask them to share my video. So I would rather you share my video than do super chats. So if you could share it with like your family, friends, and even your boss. But here's the ASMR channel, guys. If you want to see, there's some on here that's funny ASMR, and there's some that's just like total ASMR. But I tried. It's called Not So ASMR plus a little laughter. Did you miss? Did I miss you eat a meal? No. I have a lot. I have about 400 videos on here though. If you want to check that out, my lives aren't normally eating anyway. My lives are just informational, question and answer, maybe some stuff here and there, but I don't try to do any eating every single day. And I keep telling people, when you're in this line of work, you cannot eat every day like that. People think that as soon as I'm on camera, I need to eat 30 Whoppers. I need to eat 20 Big Macs because I'm at a McDonald's. So I'm like, you can't do that every day. You got to juggle calories, and this is just informational to let people know where I'm going. And the 15th is Saturday. I'll be in St. Joseph, Missouri at Simple Simons. I think it starts at 2:30. I'll be there around 1:30. But it's a team pizza challenge. It's a grand opening at Simple Simons in St. Joseph, Missouri by Kansas City. And also I do this question and answers. I try to answer everybody's questions in here. I try to. Yeah, Matt, that would be good. If I ever get to the UK, I'll definitely hook up with Beard, because I call him Adam, but Beard means food. But he's a really good guy. I saw him in North Carolina Actually did a challenge with Leah Shuckkeever and Bob and the B.O.B. and Beard was next to us doing a food challenge at the same time. Thank you, Dayton. You're out of here. I appreciate it very much. And you have a great day unless you made other plans. Deadpool, I can't answer that question. That's a magnet. That's a magnet on my refrigerator. Yes, Angie has an ASMR channel, guys. So if you want to check out some ASMR, Angie has one right here. I didn't say the smell part of it on the ASMR because on my cable company doesn't have that option yet. My internet provider does not offer me that bundle. Yeah, that's why everybody keeps asking if people throw up after challenges. If you don't juggle your calories and you do them every single day, I'm pretty sure you have to. Let me get this burnt banana out of here, banana bread out of here. You guys probably thought I was lying. Look at this burnt banana bread. Look at that. I am not happy. I am not happy about that. But I am not going to waste it though. I'm making some more banana bread tomorrow. I got my bananas here thawing out with my buttermilk. Yeah, but I'll freeze that. I'll take a slice of that today maybe, but I'm gonna freeze it and just eat some here and there. What is up, John Phillips from India? How are you doing? What is happening, Big Dog Trump supporter? Jack, I think you're just trying to be funny there. Please, if you want to join the chat, Jack Strop, I'm here to have a good time, but sometimes when you're saying certain things that's disruptive or is meant to be, meant to be hurtful, I do have a problem with that. So I don't have a problem with anybody having fun in here. Just when you're trying to make fun of somebody or be ignorant, then that's when I do have a problem. But other than that, I appreciate if you watch my videos and have a good time. No, Mike, I didn't burn it on purpose. I actually was on the phone, and I'm blaming the person that's on the phone because I was making my gooey butter cake, and I had to brown the top, so I had to boil it. I had to broil it. So I broiled it for a minute and a half or so. Well, I kept it on broiler, and I didn't cut it back to bake, and I put my banana breads in there. Wasn't too pretty. Premiere, Tony, that's called a premiere. So it's I don't have to be there on Sundays on my premieres at 6 p.m. Central, but I feel that I should so I can answer questions for you guys. And I really like to just to be in the room while you guys watch the video to see what you like or don't like or see what really what you guys are doing. So that's what I do now on my lives. I don't have anything going on really. So I want to do question and answers. So that's why I'm just trying to answer as many questions I can over here. I got other stuff I can do today, but I'd rather do this right now because I tell you guys Tuesdays or Wednesdays from somewhere around 11 to 12 start time, then I'll go live. I might try to start doing it 10 to 11. I'll start going live. I think I might do that because when I'm out of town, I'm at a McDonald's. 12 o'clock, McDonald's usually gets pretty packed. Hello, Spain's in the house, and that's one reason why I do the midday live for the people that cannot watch the 9 p.m. Central on Fridays because it's probably like 2 or 3 in the morning where they live. So I try to do it for people that work nights or just don't stay up that late or overseas. I say that a lot, Big Dog Trump supporter, but I started doing this because when I was at work, they signed me up for a contest. I knew I could eat fast. I just didn't know I could eat fast compared to other people that could eat fast. So I beat them. And the next week, I beat a professional eater. So I wanted to do 5 challenges in St. Louis. So I typed in what's 5 challenges. That's all I wanted to do, like man versus food, just 5 in St. Louis. And I was going to be done with it, but it just took off from there. And I saw there's money involved. And whatever I do, I don't care what it is. It could be anything. It could be a relationship. I would try my best to do to make it work out. So if it's business, same thing. I do my 100% and I try my best. So back, when I'm all the way done with it, if it don't work out, I'm like, you know what? I tried my best. So that's what I do with any kind of business. Like I've been self-employed since I've been selling dope. I don't sell dope anymore. Okay, people, I have to say that. But yes, street pharmacist, whatever. But and I'm not proud of it. I'm just proud I didn't get caught. And my daughter didn't have to call somebody else dad. So, but I've been doing construction, pickling. So I'm self-motivated. So I know I have to pay my own bills. So I know I have to work. So my stepdad had died, but he was in a wheelchair for a while. And he he taught me a lot about stuff in life, about how to save money, electric bill and everything. And I'm always thinking I'm a drop deadbeat drunk and I'm drinking 2 fists a day. And he's working full-time job. And he was in a wheelchair. And I'm like, I don't look at people in wheelchairs now like when I was younger, like before that. I was like, they're just people just like me and you. I'm like, well, you know what? I treat them the same because he was in a wheelchair and he made like 80 grand a year. He didn't just give up and say, hey, I'm going to go get a government check. He still worked hard. And I'm like, I got 2 legs and I'm over here drunk and not even wanting to work. So I changed my life around hell, I wish he was still here to see it, but I stopped drinking before he had died. So I know he was proud of me for that. But I've been through a lot in my life. I know I joke around a lot about certain things, and some things I know some people might think it's not funny, but it's I've gone through a whole lot to get to where I'm at now. I don't really would want to go through that again, but actually I appreciate life more because of what I went through. And I tell people too, I don't try to hide much. There's certain personal things that people don't need to know. But for the most part, if other people's okay with it, I don't have a problem with disclosing stuff about me. I try to tell people that it's just, I wasn't looking for anybody on here. I try to tell people, except my financial, like exactly how much money I'm making, like Donald Trump, I guess. People don't need to know my tax form. But like I said, this is maybe a little less than half my income, probably less than half my income, but it is a big portion of it. So I do owe it to you guys. And that's why I say I do appreciate it. And that's why I do what I do. I've been talking a lot, so I might have missed some questions here, folks. So let me see if I missed any. Do you ever do fish? I do. I had a fish challenge, Dayton. It's called Fiddler's Fish House or something like that. It's called Fiddler's. It was in Dexter, Missouri, down where I used to live. So if you want to check that video out, I had to use a lot of tartar sauce because that fish was bland. Thank you. More and more food. Yeah, like I try to tell people, I don't want. I love my daughter, but I don't want to just buy her everything. Well, I want to, but I want her to appreciate it. So if I just buy everything, like when you buy somebody something, they don't really appreciate it. You buy them a car, they probably really don't appreciate it as much, and they probably do at first, but then they don't treat it as they would if they worked really hard for it. So I try to instill that with my daughter to work, for what she gets. Like her first car, I told her, I said, you know what, whatever money you get, I will double it. I didn't think she was going to be trying to come up with that much money. So, but I had to double it because I told her, but she worked for that. So it's just um, the way some people do not do nowadays. It's rough. I guess life's going to be messed up here in about 20 years when parents don't teach their kids like their parents taught them. I was at a store the other day and I smiled when two people was telling this to their grandchild about how to work. About you can't get nothing for free. I smiled. I was real happy to hear somebody doing that. I don't get many people in the lives, Joe. I really don't. Not especially the middays. I'm just doing this as just something I feel I should do. If people have questions, then they can come here. But they can always watch it later. If they watch it later and they want to hear some of what people ask, because people do ask the questions over and over again. And I know I gotta think. Well, they wasn't in this chat, but if you watch my lives, mostly 90% of stuff you guys ask in all my lives, I usually can be answered. But I have to remember that everybody don't have the time to sit there and watch an hour and a half of one of my videos. So I do still try to answer questions. What age should people have a job? Heck, I had a job when I was 14, weeding cotton fields out. But hell, I mean, if a kid can cut some grass and start getting some money early instead of just trying to get $200 Nike shoes, I mean, I really don't have a certain age. I guess it just has to do with them. My daughter was cutting grass and she was like 11 years old. So she used to cut this grass and she cut grass really good. Refuse to do. I usually just refuse to do. I don't know. If there's money involved, it's less refusing is all I'm saying. But if there's no money involved, I wouldn't do no super crazy hot challenge. I don't even do challenges that I have to pay for. I don't like doing them. And most of the 10 wing hottest wings in America or in the world, they usually want you to pay for anyway. And I don't do those. What is happening, Miss Hobbs? What is Bobos? I've heard of a Bobo, but that is not PG. Joe, I just answered that probably twice in this same live, but if you listen to my lives, I do say it. You got to juggle calories. It's not eating like that every single day. You only see me do that probably twice or three times on a video a week. We don't eat 7 days a week, and if we do eat 6 or 7 days a week for like 3 weeks straight, it's probably 1.5 months of not doing that at all. Just liquid training. So I just build up when I'm on a road trip. I do that to build up videos, and then I just don't do that every single day. Thank you, Max. I appreciate it. I'm glad you did tune in on a live video. I try to answer questions like I'm doing now and let you guys know where I'll be at, which will be St. Joseph, Missouri. It's out by Kansas City. I'll be there Saturday, 1:30 to 2 p.m. Starts at 2:30. It's a grand opening for Simple Simons on Saturday, the 15th in St. Joseph, Missouri. No, not coming to Kansas City anytime soon. I have a trip to Oregon, but that's the biggest trip that I'll be on in late November that I plan on going. But other than that, no. I might be going to Texas probably in about a month. But other than that, I don't have anything planned. I have some short trips to do. I have July 4th, I'll be at Jefferson City, Missouri for the July 4th. Pretty much, I'm pretty sure I'll be there. Thank you, PM. I appreciate it very much. On independent eaters, I might be 5 or 6 right now, but I got out of that league. They stopped doing the rankings. They had me at number 7 still, and that's the only reason why I really got into a league so they can rank me. But they stopped doing rankings. They fell off and stopped doing statuses. So I just got out of that league. I'm just independent, so I don't really have a ranking anymore. Long as I can do, I'm just kind of myself. Long as I can do my capacity and do my team pizza challenges by myself and get promotions and still pay the bills. That's basically what I'm just trying to just do my challenges. Like Randy just does challenges and promotions. So um, I'm trying to eat cleaner. So I'm not trying to be a Randy, but I'm trying to be Randy-ish. I don't know how you say it, but he's a good business guy and he does good on his videos. He has a big subscriber, fan base. So I'm trying to gear toward that way instead of trying to be really gross, except my gross eating, like mixing foods together. So I'm just trying not to get it all over my, I'm not even going to say it because you guys are going to be all like this. Thank you, Dayton. I try. There's certain foods that it's just going to happen. Ben, what is happening? Ben, one-legged Honda mechanics in the house. I think the 23rd, Ben's video, one-legged Honda mechanic and myself at the Nook in on Piedmont in Memphis. No, I'm sorry. And I'm sorry to cuss your town out. Atlanta, Georgia. So I was in Atlanta, Georgia about a month and a half ago, about a month ago. That video is going to be coming out. So you'll see one-legged Honda mechanic in there as well. And I appreciate him for coming out. I wish we would have spent more time together, but he had to go to his daughter's last cheerleader event. Yeah, Darren, I don't try to do this. I don't try to. When I'm talking with my mouth full, I'll still try to talk and do this. I have some kind of manners. I was raised right. I just don't eat like they do. Don't eat fast. They don't eat slow like them. All right, Robert. Well, you have a great day. Let's make other plans. I appreciate you joining the live. Constance, I usually don't even like to tell people what I make, so I'm definitely not going to get off into everybody else's business. But they make okay money. Oh Jesus! I kill you. What is happening? Let me get some gum. Yeah, they make quite a bit, but I know Randy definitely he works all the social medias, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and I think he's getting paid from Facebook, all of them. I think he might be getting paid from all of them now. But just like YouTube, Facebook pays you too for videos. Because if you think about it, social media, whenever time an advertising can be put up on the screen, Instagram or wherever, they will pay you to advertise. What is happening beyond Seattle Eats? I guess Aaron is the only one that's going to do some real work today because all my moderators are almost in here. Well, Mitch hasn't been in here lately because I think he's been touring with Randy. Hopefully I can tour with Randy here, maybe just like a few days or something coming up. No other St. Louis challenges planned, but I do have the Mama Campeses, the Mamas on the Hill. I am going to do that one again because they said I can come back and do it because I didn't videotape it. That was when I first started. So I will be able to do that one sometime in the future. I just got to have some downtime to do it. But if I ever do that, if you guys subscribe to my Facebook page, I would definitely, St. Louis area, definitely, I'll do it a week in advance. I will promote it. So you go under DaGarbageDisposal on Facebook. And anybody else also do follow-up updates on like challenges or qualifiers of contests that I do for a food contest. So you'll see some more updates on there, some funny memes and just pictures and short clips of videos. So I put more stuff on Facebook as well. Man, I don't know what Joe's doing here. He's getting timed out. He's in the corner. I answered the question before for him. I thought he was doing okay. Must have been wigging out here. Yeah, guys, if you're in the chat room, please just try to keep it just keep it on the up and up. You know, I try to get more positive than be negative. So I don't know what that was all about, but pretty sure they had a good reason. Favorite challenge? I don't know. I mean, favorite tasting one, that was that Azakaya, Ashaki, whatever that one was, a noodle in Carmel, Indiana. This year was Max Speed Shop, and close second was that sushi I just did. That sushi was very delicious. Yes, that is a high quality water pistol, and you got to keep it under the water spout of the refrigerator. What does the red sign say? You cannot read that red sign. That's exactly why I put it there, Miss Hobb, for people like you that's staring right here. This is where you guys need to look. No, I just did that to be funny because everybody's always looking at my refrigerator. Like, huh, well, look at all them cereal boxes. Yes, and I do appreciate the moderators because I don't see some of the chat going by. So I really do appreciate them helping me out. Oh, yeah, Miss Hobbs is a half blind. You need to get a half a check. Say, I'm legally half blind. What is happening, Tasha Shank? Favorite cereal might be Captain Crunch. Maybe. Captain Crunch. Not with the berries in it, just Captain Crunch. Plain Jane. Peanut butter ones are good too, but I'm a fan of just the regular one. I do like peanut butter a lot, but do you raw fish sushi? I don't know. Whatever. I don't care. I don't have a problem with it. Hell, if it tastes good, don't ask questions. What she said. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is a close number 3, probably. Number 1 through 3. It's up in the top 3. Cinnamon Toast Crunch I like as well. Yes, Miss Hobbs. Did you miss it? About to drop it too. Look at this. Look at that. I'm blaming it on my friend. Look at that. I cooked it anyway, though. Yeah, like I told people, I was doing this. I was making the gooey butter cake, and to brown that top, you have to put it on the broiler. So I did that, and I forgot to take it back off broiler, and I put the banana bread in because I'm saving time because the oven's already at 350. Slid it in there, and bam, smelt something after about a few minutes. I already knew what I did as soon as I smelt that. Like, Jesus. But I was going to just take it out. I put it right back in. I said, you know what? I'm going to eat that later. I'll eat it another time. I'll freeze it and eat it later. No, it's not meatloaf. That is banana bread. But I'm making more banana bread. There's the banana bread. The bananas thawing out there with the buttermilk. I will make another one tomorrow. Yeah, Miss Hobbs, my grandmother says that it's low calorie. That's low calorie banana bread since I burnt the calories out of it. So, guys, if you want some low calorie banana bread, if you're on a diet, come see me. I will just charge you the regular price. Yeah, I would cut off, but I sell my banana breads, so I am not going to cut the top off. I'll eat that myself, but if you cut the top off, it still has that burnt smell inside, so I just don't mess with it. Yes, Kim. What my mom used to do was leave the bananas out, and you smell bananas in the house, and that's okay. But after they get 2 spots on it, and you try to get them a little more ripe, you start getting fruit flies. So what I do is just leave them out for a little while. Once I smell the banana, it doesn't even have to have dots on it. I get them and I put them in bags. I put 8 to 9 in a bag, depending on how big the banana is. And then I'll freeze it. Once you freeze it and take it out and it's pitch black, man, it's the perfect consistency. Perfect. So that's how I do it. So once you freeze it for like about a week, maybe 4 or 5 days, but at least a week, it is just perfect. Tony, yes, that his name was Nathan. He was in Evansville, Indiana, right before I did the donut contest. I really had a good live. I really liked him being in that live. Heard from his mom. His mom had said something. What was that? She mentioned something the other day, so I really appreciate it. They're still keeping in touch and watching the videos. So hopefully, if I'm that direction again, maybe I'll try to give him a holler. No, I don't do too much to my banana breads. I put walnuts in there or pecans, but I think banana bread just to find the way it is. I do make pumpkin bread instead of banana, so I'll grow my own pumpkins. I puree them. I'll like bake them, and I'll shred it all up and I pre-bag it. And spaghetti squash, people. I don't know if I have some, but I thought I had some. This right here, if I don't tell you it's spaghetti squash, it tastes like pumpkin. If you put it in there, when you puree this and freeze it, this will make three bananas. So, pumpkin bread. It's actually spaghetti squash. People's like spaghetti squash, but if you put it in there, it's sweet. So it tastes like pumpkin. I put a little extra sugar in the pumpkin because when you do the bananas, you don't have to put as much sugar because they sweeten up once they get ripe. Kind of like me. So that is that. Oh, and I'm wearing my shirt that the buffet beast. This is Dreamweaver Fit. If you go there, if you can check his YouTube channel out as well. I met him at Lost River Company. It was a Lost River Pizza Company, but it was a wing contest there, and I met him there at that one. He actually just joined with Major League Eaters. So if you want to guys check his channel out, he has a lot of different shirts. He have different headbands. He's a professional eater and a professional bodybuilder as well. Is that the only way you eat spaghetti? No, I do spaghetti squash the regular way because they call it spaghetti squash. You get a fork and you rake it a certain direction. It turns and looks like spaghetti. I put spaghetti sauce on it. So I do the regular spaghetti squash way because I grew that. I had like, I think it was last year. I did maybe the year before that. I had probably 100 and something spaghetti squash. And I had acorn squash, butternut squash. I did zucchini, yellow squash. I did all that out there in lemon squash. I did all that out there on my other property. So right now I don't do any gardening this year or next year, but after that, I got my pickles. Guys, I got my these right here. I got my test results back for my pickles and my pickled eggs. So I have all my test results. This is my pH balance, and this is my water activity. So I'm getting all my stuff, my ducks in a row. So I can, once I get done with this career here, I'm getting my pickles packaged, and I'm going to start selling my pickles, doing my gardening again, and all my tomatoes and salsa and everything else. So I need to get with the health department and see what's the next step I need to do. So you might see my face on the pickle jar, but I can't put the garbage disposal logo on there because who wants to buy pickles that says the garbage on there? So I have another business name. It's called The Healthy Garden. So that'll be, I'll have to figure out a way. I'll probably put my face on there as well on that one, but with a tornado of food, maybe. I don't know. But it's The Healthy Garden. I don't have really a logo for that one. But I do, and it's organic too. I do my own rainwater. Well, I don't make the rain, but I collect my own rainwater, so it's 100% organic. I spray my vegetables with hot peppers. I grow some hot peppers and I'll cut them and I'll ferment it in water. And then I filter it and I spray all my plants with hot peppers instead of using pesticides. I do all kind of pickles. Dill, I don't do much dill pickles though. I do kosher. I do Kool-Aid pickles, peppermint pickles, bread and butter, sweet and heat, sweet and hot, spicy, just regular sweet. So I do all kind of pickles. But my banana bread, if I start selling that, I'm going to call it banana bread, because every time I spell banana, I have to stop and count how many A's and N's that I wrote. So I always do banana. You can ask again, Tony, but I already answered that question. You guys, if you ask questions, please listen, because I try to answer everybody's questions. But like I said, I'm not too particular with food. So if it tastes good, I just don't ask about it. So if it's raw fish that I'm eating on sushi, then I'll just eat it. But if it's nasty, then I just won't eat it. That's what I said. That's what I said, people. Well, Nicola, that is a song at Banana. They do have a song. Miss Hobbs probably sings it while she's cooking. Yeah, I just octopus. I like the fried. I don't like the pickle, like the cold octopus as much, but I do grab a little bit when I go to the cold part, when I go to the sushi section. I do get a little of that, a little what's that? Cabbage, that red cabbage. I can't think of the name of it. I don't know. I can't think of the name of it. What's that red fermented cabbage? I'm having a brain fart. Kimchi. Thank you very much. Yes, kimchi. I get a little bit of that as well, but I get the crab. The crab salad is probably mayo in there, but I can do the crab salad as well. Man, everybody knows it but me. Yep, kimchi. That is it. I get a little of that, but really, guys, I am really fond. When I just started eating sushi, right? Grow up. I just started eating sushi, right? And like maybe not even a year ago. Well, that salmon, I'm gonna start saying salmon so people correct me. But that salmon, oh, it's delicious. That pink, oh, I love that pink that's in that bowl. Delicious. I don't even know what all they put in there, but I put a big spoon of that on my plate. Big fat pink on my plate. Yes, CPT. Yes, yes, it is fermented cabbage. I don't know if you was asking or not. Yes. Oh no, yeah, I guess you was telling me. No, head to tail. I've never heard somebody say that I did it wrong. Or I probably wasn't listening. It's okay. I don't eat too much of the kimchi. I just take a little bit on the plate, but I get a lot of sushi on there now. Whatever sushi they have up, I said, oh, don't mind if I do. Get about 8 of each, and they look at me funny. I've never been to another country. I always wanted to go to Ethiopia. I used to work uh, in produce with 3 Ethiopians, and they always said how nice it was there, like 80 degrees, like all year round. Doesn't get like hotter than 80 or lower than 60. and hell, like it is now right here. But I want to go to different. I want to go to different places. It's just opportunity hasn't persist. Like doing this career what I'm doing now. I can't make any money going overseas to do any kind of challenges because I don't have a fan base that big to even support it. So I would definitely be in the hole. Money wise, I said. But it would be nice to go do challenges in other countries and stuff. It would be nice. Oh, okay. Well, I only started a year ago because I didn't I hadn't even didn't even mess with it. Yeah, Warlord. It's that plus if I can just go over there to make videos and I make like 5,000 off of each video, heck, I would be going everywhere. So some people just one video, the same video I would make and some video somebody else will make just because they got more of a fan base, they can get paid anywhere from $1 to hell 40 grand on one video over time, but it's I don't have I will be losing money right now on that. So what I do here, I try to be efficient as possible. Just work with what I got. Make the best of it, huh? Lasagna filling to your spaghetti squash. You can actually do layer. You can like do I do a squash lasagna or eggplant lasagna. So you can actually do spaghetti squash like that instead of using the pasta shells. You can layer it with the spaghetti squash or anything like that. Just add a lot of cheese. Thank you, Miss Jacobs. Yeah, I don't have. I mean, I don't really. I don't know why I just waited that long to try sushi. I just never messed with it. I just didn't think it would taste any good. Like looking over there, like this is a filler. I looked over there to the salad bar type thing when it's cold over there. Like I'm not gonna mess with that. Is spaghetti squash supposed to be crunchy? No, no, Miss Hobbs. It's supposed to spaghetti squash supposed to be just the texture of spaghetti, and it's about the consistency. I would say I really don't know what to tell you on the consistency, but it doesn't supposed to be hard. No, people, no, because I would say that's what she says. That's freaking wrong. She better not say that. It is if you leave it out for 3 days or overcook it. If you burn the calories off, it'll be crunchy. Mr. Barbecue A1 Shaver. I'm really pleased with the way the channel's going. I'm not trying to be a superstar or nothing overnight like that or be a superstar at all. I'm just trying to make a living and meet a lot of you guys. So when I go around to different places, I get to meet people that come to the challenges and the contests. Also, here's my thought pattern. I'm trying to build as much people as possible right now because when I stop doing just the eating and I do the bad acting and gardening and cooking, I probably lose, I'm going to say 75% maybe of people. So the more I get now, like if I can keep the amount of people I do have right now when I just do the cooking and gardening, I think I still should be pretty good. The house is paid for. I can pay my taxes and my bills. So I don't have to live like a millionaire. As long as I'm happy. That's all I'm going for. So that's why I ask people to watch my ads. And if they're 10-minute ads, people, I'm not gonna lie to you today. I won't watch a 10-minute ad. I will watch the video and then go back and hit play and just walk away and let the thing play. I would do that, but I won't sit there and watch a double ad that's 30 minutes long. So please believe me, people. I'll tell you, I won't do something that I won't tell somebody to do something that I wouldn't do. But other people's channels, I watch their ads too. So when I watch their channel, I make sure not to skip. I watch their channel without skipping the ad. This is about a 10-minute ad. Then I go back and hit play later on. Courtney, thank you very much. New Jersey's in the house. That sounds even better, Miss Jacobs. But I was having fun doing what I was doing. It just takes a long time to edit. So sometimes, like the one video I just had, as soon as it uploaded, it must have had some kind of screech in there at the end of that 7-pound sushi. Because the first time I heard the screech was when I was watching with you guys in Premiere. I heard it. I thought it was some heavy metal, like the guitar part, like. And then I was like, man, that's strange. And it kept going. I'm like, man, I hope he stops doing that. And so I had to take that part out, and hopefully that part's out right now. I had to use a YouTube editing tool where I kept it on the internet. I couldn't take it off and put it back on. So I put a song in between there where it screeches at. So hopefully the song isn't too loud right there now, but at least the screeching should be gone. All right, big dog. You have a great day. I hope you unless you made other plans, and hope you have a good meeting. And I appreciate you joining the chat. Mike, the only challenges I would like to do that I haven't done are the money challenges, jackpot challenges, and stuff like that. But I don't really. I go into a challenge in the first 10 minutes, 5 or 10 minutes might be pretty good of the food. But after that, it's a job. It's just business. It's just like you just want to get it over with and get the challenge done. I did a hot popcorn challenge called the Avalanche at Santa Claus, Illinois, or Indiana. It was a big chocolate malt shake with some hot popcorn. So I did that one. I do have that one on here, but I didn't do a regular just popcorn challenge. All right, the Don, thank you for tuning in, and hope your day at work goes smoothly. Oh man, look, guys, I even here's Dreamweaver Fit right here, Bartley Weaver. This is his shirt. So if you see him right there, click his name and subscribe to his channel. He does food challenges and professional eater. So he did sign with MLE. So that is the man right there. And speaking of bodybuilders, Nick Weir's in the house too at the same time. They must be working out together. So Nick Weary here is in Major League Eaters, and I'll fault them for being in MLEs. They call it MLE. But I appreciate it. I've done some challenges with Nick there. We did that. What was that? Shoot. Can't even think of the name of the freaking thing. The big barbecue thing. Yes, the Bear Witch. We was doing that one. And he was on the 112-pound hamburger challenge as well. Yes, there's yes, Father's Day is coming up, guys. So that is the 16th. So if you have a dad out there, don't forget that day. I don't really worry about it. It's like I don't Just know that, like, I do my birthday. On my birthday, I don't mess with it either. Usually, I don't tell people on my birthday it is my birthday till the next day. Like, my birthday was yesterday. And yeah, I'm just doing this for, it's been about an hour and 10 minutes, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and jump off here. I really appreciate you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys on another live next Tuesday or Wednesday. Okay. Because I am going to be, my live Friday is not going to be going on. I got a video at 9 p.m. in its place. So I will have a video for you guys, but I'm not going to go live next Friday. So, guys, you have a great day, unless you made other plans, and I will see you later. There's a video coming out today at 3:45 p.m. Central Time as well. So check out my Facebook. Please go to DaGarbageDisposal on Facebook and follow that, and you'll get more videos and stuff. Memes, they call them memes. But till then, folks.